We're getting to the time of year when every single baseball game counts.
This is what it's amazing. We've got football starting this weekend. We're still in the middle of baseball. Too much going on.
The problem's going to be keeping New York Mets on the baseball field and New York Giants on the football field and the Knicks on the basketball court. But for now, no problem. The newly crowned National League East leader, the Pittsburgh Pirates, promptly extended its half-game lead over the Mets tonight. Taking on New York in a doubleheader, the Pirates won Game 1 of the deuce, 1-0, courtesy of Bobby Bonds' single in the bottom of the ninth. The victory raised the Pirates' lead to a game and a half. But the Mets had a shot to cut the lead by simply winning Game 2. But Jeff King had other ideas at the plate, holding the lumber. See you later. King towers a shot deep to left field, and as they say, this one is gone. A two-run shot, his second home run in the game, putting the Pirates up 3-0. And that would be all the offense the Pirates needed, especially with defense like this. Check out the second baseman, Jose Lean, diving to rob Dave McAdoo of a base hit. The Pirates went on to win it, sweeping their fifth straight doubleheader, 3-1 the final. On the National League scoreboard, Philly beat Chicago 4-1. The Montreal Expos lead St. Louis 6-2 in the seventh. It's San Diego leading Houston 3-2 in the third. The Reds and Giants are tied at 1 in the second inning, and home runs by Dave Justice and Oda B. McDowell have Atlanta leading L.A. 2-0 in the first inning. On the American League scoreboard, Boston fell big time to the Oakland A's tonight, 10-0. Bob Welch picked up his 23rd win of the year in that one. Toronto now moves a game closer to Boston in the East after a 7-3 win. The Yankees beat California 2-1. Seattle leads Baltimore by 1 in the sixth. The White Sox shut out Kansas City 3-0. The Twins are up on Milwaukee 3-2 in the eighth, while Texas trails Cleveland 1-0 in the seventh. Tennis player Yvonne Lendl being ousted from the quarterfinals of the U.S. Tennis Open is not an everyday occurrence. For the past 8 years, Lendl has made it to the finals, but not this year. Today, 12th seed Pete Sampras upset the third seed, dropping Lendl in 5 sets. In the men's other quarterfinals match, there could be no upset, as both John McEnroe and David Wheaton were unseeded players. But you could say that the Mac was back in this one. McEnroe with the forehand, or backhand for the point. McEnroe won the first 2 sets 6-1, 6-4. Wheaton at the top of the screen tried going over McEnroe's head later in the match, but Mac simply backed up for the return, then kissed a volley over for the winner. McEnroe won the match 6-1, 6-4, and 6-4. In women's play, no problem for top seed Steffi Graf. A 55-minute quarterfinals match against Yana Novotná. Graf, serving in the far court, comes up to the net for the volley and drops the easy backhand winner in. Graf made it look even easier at match point. A sizzling forehand straight down the baseline. And Steffi Graf moves into the semifinals with a 6-3, 6-1 victory. Up next for Graf is Arancha Sanchez-Vaccaro, who defeated Zina Garrison earlier today. Well, when Tennessee meets Mississippi State Saturday on the football field, the Vols will be missing an important cog in their offensive machine. Tailback Chuck Webb. Today, the team was told that Webb will miss the remainder of the 1990 season due to torn ligaments in his knee, an injury he suffered last weekend against Pacific. The injury isn't career-ending, and speaking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Webb says he'll be back.
I always keep my options open. I always think about getting injured. It's not killing me. I'm not, I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I'm coping with it, and, hopefully I'll be back.
Last season as a freshman, Webb led the 8th-ranked Vols in rushing with over 1,200 yards. In the English brand of football, soccer, the University of South Alabama soccer team took on West Florida tonight. The Jags coming off of a 9-0 drumming of Nicholls State. Playing before the crowd at Stanky Field, the Jags wasted no time, scoring twice in the first half. Stuart Fitzsimmons putting in the point from the right side of the goal. South wasn't able to run up the point spread, though, as West Florida made some nice stops. The goalie gives up the body to stop Golgirok Volson. The Jags went on to win it, though, 3-1, and begin the season undefeated at 2-0. South Alabama now goes on the road all the way to Las Vegas, where they'll play in a tournament this weekend.
Good way to start, though.
Good way to start.
Thanks, Rene.